right, 4 minutes after 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday morning, the second day of July, 2014. And that means the 4th of July is just 2 days away from now. And what do you expect on the 4th of July, Robin?
Oh, fireworks, of course. And food.
Fireworks and food.
And
There's the sound of fireworks. There's the sound. There you go. Miranda Belton is in the studio, and she is with the Ocala JCs, and she's here to talk about God and Country Day happening this coming Friday. You are the chairperson, Miranda, is that right? Well, wow, good, nice to meet you. Let me put your microphone on. Let's see, the 2014 event is happening, as I mentioned, Friday, and it's an all-day event. It's a big event. It's an annual event, 45 years or so. You can correct what I've got wrong there. And the last couple of years, we've had this close call where, oh, man, we weren't sure, and then you guys pulled through. So we thank you. First of all, you don't look like you could be 45. But anyway, thank you, Miranda. Thank you for coming in. And on behalf of all of us who enjoy the God and Country Day, thank you and everybody at the JCs for doing this every single year. And what can we do to help so that it makes it, because it sounds like it's not easy, so we need to be able to help you somehow. So good morning, Miranda. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
And you live in Ocala?
Yes.
Obviously, it would make sense, right? And may I ask how old you are?
21.
21. You look so young.
That's because
the older we get, the younger 21 looks. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Anything new this year at God and Country Day that we need to know about?
We're gonna have the Life South blood bus.
Life South is going to be there.
Yes, they're going to be there.
Okay.
The radio station will be there.
That's right.
We're having bounce houses and water slides. A lot of food and craft vendors and fireworks, of course.
Fireworks, of course, yes. And am I right that this year, I know last year there was a close call. Was there a close call this year, or were we just out of the loop?
No, it was a little bit of a close call this
Really?
year. We our membership has kind of been faltering a little bit, so there was a very small group of people that had to work really hard for it. And then we got some of our past JCs.
Wow, so much pressure on you guys. I mean, tell me about that pressure. At what point do you start to say, oh my goodness, is it back? Like, is it a whole year away, or is it like maybe back in May you start saying, "Oh my goodness, we got to get more money"?
Yeah, no. Planning should actually really start as soon as we're finished with this year's. We're probably going to start working on next year, so we don't have that close call again.
So what do you do? How do you raise the money?
A lot of it we do fundraisers, and we have like our haunted house every year.
The haunted house, okay. But doesn't the fundraiser itself cost money?
Sometimes, yeah, but a lot of it we have sponsors as well that'll donate supplies to help build the haunted house.
Okay, you guys do a great haunted house too, by the way.
Well, thank you.
So the haunted house and God and Country Day, those are two biggies. What else do you do every year that I should know?
We have a Christmas shopping tour where right around Christmas time we take a lot of children, that wouldn't have a really great Christmas otherwise, and we take them around and give them a certain amount of money, and then have our JC volunteers walk around with them to the stores and get Christmas presents.
That is so sweet.
And they buy the presents for the members of their family, or how does that work?
It's each kid, depending on age, they have like a budget. Like you can give like $100 to someone this age, and then like $50 to someone that age, just depending on like their needs. And then the parents will tell us like if the kid needs something in particular, and then whatever is left after we get the certain thing the kids need, we let them choose what they want to get.
Oh, I see. That's wonderful.
Well, how did you become involved in the JCs, you yourself personally?
I had a really close family friend. He grew up with my dad, so he's like my uncle. And when I was about 16, he's worked with JC since he was probably 12. And when I was about 16, he asked me to come out and help with a haunted house, to volunteer in one of their in one of the rooms and dress up like a zombie. And
I might have been there.
Yeah.
So,
you mean I was scared by a 12-year-old zombie?
Probably.
What is wrong with me? Wow. Okay.
And I went out that year, and I really liked it then. And then the next year I came out to do the haunted house, and I thought, honestly, that's all I thought JC's did. It was just the haunted house every year. And then the more that I started talking to the actual members, the more I got involved with it, and I became a member when I turned 18. And we get to travel, and you learn a lot of stuff about like business and professionalism, and I fell in love with it. So
we'll shift a little bit to talk about you. Where are you heading? What's your future? What do you want?
I actually want to work for the FBI.
For the FBI?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And what are you doing in that regard? Are you going to classes or?
Yeah, I take online classes for criminal justice and then psychology because I want to be a criminal profiler. So.
Oh, really? What have you
That's
learned so far? Can you ask me a question and figure out if I'm a criminal?
Not yet. I don't think I'm that far yet.
Well, I'm not a criminal. I might think criminally, but I'm not. Well, so good for you. And are you an only child? Do you have brothers and sisters?
There are 7 of us, and I'm
7?
the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. So they all look up to you.
Yeah.
Wow. And what is it broken down? Boys and girls? How many?
There's me, and then I have my brother, and then my sister, and then I have a half brother and a half sister, and then a step brother and a stepsister.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
it's
wow.
about even. We've got. They're pretty even, and then I'm just the odd girl out, I guess.
You're blessed, right? It sounds like you've been very blessed. Wow, and we're blessed to have you. We're blessed to have the JCs. I always feel for you guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who it is. Now there's a face to it, and a young, pretty face at that. I was expecting some old guy.
Yeah.
but you know, it is something we all took for granted. The whole idea that we've got this big party that you guys throw is something we took for granted. We didn't realize how much there was to this. The report in the Star Banner said that a couple of things caused there to be less money also. The Sheriff's Department had to charge this year. Apparently, in years past, they didn't. Is that right?
Yeah, we used to use their reserve unit, and I guess don't have as many reserves as they used to, or their reserve unit is almost gone completely.
Okay.
So we have to use like patrol officers, and then you have to pay for their patrol officers.
Okay.
So.
And then the city has kicked in money, but you're not in the city limits anymore. So that's another. But how long have you been out at the Golden Ocala place?
It's been a few years now.
I think 10 is what I read somewhere. Yeah. Well, anyway, so and the fireworks. Who is the firework vendor? Because I heard that they're actually contributing something to this also, aren't they? The
vendors are Skylighters of Ocala.
Okay.
And usually they charge us, like 15 to 18,000, I believe. And this year they did it for 12,500.
Wow.
So they really helped out too.
So they took a cut too. Huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So what can we do all year long? We are just doing our daily thing. What can we all do to help the JCs so that you can help us with this party every year?
We really, honestly, what we need now is the manpower, the members.
You need more members?
Yeah, that's our biggest issue right now.
So who's a good member? What's the profile of a perfect JC?
Anyone 18 to 40 who just really is a really active person and wants to help the community.
That's it?
That's it.
You just call you up and say, hey, I'd like to be a JC.
There you go.
And JC stands for Junior Chamber? Is that what it stands for?
Yeah, we're JCI, so it's Junior Chamber International.
Oh, okay. You have your headphones on. That's good because you have a caller.
Oh, great.
Are you ready? Be easy. This is a sweet. Probably was FBI agent, so I.
That's right.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yes, come on to the lobby. You're under arrest. Say, dear, do you happen to know what the dollar amount is spent on the fireworks alone?
The fireworks this year, they charge us $12,500.
$12,500. Years ago, back up where I used to come from, I was on a committee that helped organize 4th of July works, and we spend up to $25,000 in fireworks, and that's going back into the middle 80s, so they're not cheap.
Yeah, no, Skylighters of Ocala actually helped us a lot, because usually they charge us like just what it is as cost. It would be more expensive, for the cost and labor and everything, and usually we pay about $15,000 to $18,000, but they cut back a lot this year to try to help us out.
Yeah. Well, was this celebration always called God and Country?
Mm-hmm.
And what were some of the other locations way back then? Would you know that?
Yeah, we used to have it at Tuscaloosa Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a reason why they moved?
That was before me. I'm not sure.
I think it became too crowded because I remember those days we would go there and it was just so packed. And they moved it to
the McPherson complex.
McPherson for a little while, and also the state fairgrounds.
Right.
For at least 1 year. Not so sure.
On 36th Avenue and Mericamp Road.
Yeah. Thank you, Hugh. I appreciate the call.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we are obviously happy that you were able to pull this off, and I would like to maybe do something to help as far as being able to get the word out there so that we can all say, well, hey, let's help out this group. They're really doing some wonderful things in our community. So you've got the haunted house, the Christmas thing that you do, and then the 4th of July thing. Is there anything else we're missing?
We used to have a lot more, but those are the 3 main ones that we have going on right now until we can get our membership up.
Do you typically have a float in the Christmas parade? You don't?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want one?
Yes.
Somebody can pull through for that.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we make sure I don't know. Right now I'm coming up blank. I don't have an idea of what to do to help you other than show up at the things you're talking about, especially the haunted house, because that's something you pay to go to.
Yeah.
And people probably wouldn't pay for the God and Country Day. People are expecting to just walk in and enjoy it, right? Do the vendors do some of the food and stuff? Does that kick into the funding at all, or is that all each vendor pays for their place? How does that work?
Yeah, each vendor pays for their spot, and then they sell their stuff, and we just get the money from them paying for
from
their
the spot. Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Will we be able to make donations when we go to God and Country Day? Will JC's have a booth where we could maybe make monetary donations?
If you'd like, I know we're gonna set up a membership booth. Just to we have the membership applications, and we're going to have some pictures and stuff out of the things that we do, and have someone over there talking about the organization too.
Mm-hmm. And then do you go to the different JCI conferences around the United States every year? Do they have those types of meetings?
Yeah, we actually, Sunday we just had our other Florida JCs come back from Baltimore. They had our conference up there. Mm-hmm. And then I know later in August we have one in Miami. And then I actually just got back from Louisiana a couple of months ago for helping with the Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival. And then we had a Dixie training in Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we go all over the place.
Oh, so you have other members from other JCIs come to your state to help with anything that you're doing. Oh, that's wonderful.
Wow. What did you learn at the Dixie training? What do they teach?
We learn a lot of networking, and then we had this class called Omiyari, and that's pretty much if you do good things. It teaches you I guess it's a Japanese concept.
I was going to ask, is that a Japanese word, Omiyari?
But we do a lot of leadership training and business training. We teach people how to write resumes and how to dress for business meetings and interviews. So
on Friday, Joe Martone, I think you met him. He's the gentleman out there. He will be at the God and Country Day. Robin and I will be here, but he's going to be doing a remote broadcast from over there. So are you going to hang out with him and get on the radio a little bit?
I might try.
What is your day like on the 4th of July? Is it really busy?
It's crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you, is everybody calling you? I need water. I need electricity. I hope the weather is good. The weather should be good.
I hope so too. It's rained the past couple of years on the 4th of July, and it just, I don't know.
Yeah, last year it
does.
rained,
it does. Yeah,
it's miserable.
It does change the whole feel of it. But I think this year that storm out there, Arthur, might be pulling it away. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, that's what you keep your fingers crossed for, anyway. So you'll be very busy. And what kind of things are people? Do you have a walkie-talkie? How do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, we actually had Tricom Communications here in Ocala. They're giving us radios. That way we have the staff is going to have the radios.
And what are they normally asking for? Water? Because when we were there, this is why I say water. We were there. And there was some lady walking around with a walkie-talkie. Hey, we need water in booth 24. We need water.
Right.
I really needed water.
Well, we take waters and food and stuff to the other volunteers that we have out there, but it's really anything. If there's a conflict, we've got to go resolve the conflict. Sometimes vendors have issues, so we've got to go help them out, and there's a lot.
Do you have a website? Does the JCs have a website for our JCs here in Ocala?
We're working on getting the information back from the previous domain owner, but we have a international website. We have jci.cc.
Okay, but I mean, if I wanted to donate to Ocala's God and Country Day, there's no donate button. Like, you know how you go to PayPal and say, oh, I want to donate to this and that and the other thing? No? Well, that would be helpful. See, I would use that.
I get rid of that other domain guy and just make up a brand new one. Can vendors still come in and participate on Friday, or are you loaded up with vendors?
No, I think Miss Patty said that there's still vendors that are calling and coming in, and we actually have some people that show up day of, and they're like, hey, do you have any open spots? And we're like, oh my goodness, okay, sure.
Oh, okay. And can people bring in their own lunch and coolers, or should they just purchase the food that's on site? You have a
I know.
rule?
I don't think they were allowing coolers this year. We're definitely not allowing any kind of alcohol. But like little snacks for the kids, I don't see problems with that too much. But we don't want to take away from the vendors. So.
Right.
And who are the performers this year? Who's going to be on stage? Anybody we know?
We have the Shane Wooten Band is going to be there.
Shane Wooten, okay. Wow, that goes back. Okay.
He's going to be there. There's more of a local band called Antic is going to be performing.
Okay.
And then we have another, I believe it's a local girl. She's doing the national anthem at 1 o'clock, and then my little sister is doing it again at 6 o'clock.
Is that the name of a band?
So no,
that's your little sister.
My little
Okay,
sister
I didn't know. I thought that was a group of like seven guys who are all grungy looking.
No, we have
What's her name?
Gabrielle.
Okay, Gabrielle. What's Gabrielle doing?
She's we have another girl who's singing the national anthem at 1 o'clock, but there's not going to be like everyone there, so we want to do it again before we do the fireworks and everything. So at 6 o'clock, we're going to have her on singing it.
Oh, and how old is she?
She is 16.
Wow, that's wonderful. Do you sing too?
Oh, no.
No, you're just with the FBI.
Oh, yeah. I was in chorus in school, but I'm a little too nervous to sing by myself, so I'll leave that to her.
That's really wonderful what the JCs are doing, because that will actually enable people, the young people, to get better in the business world and socially as well by joining the JCs, because you have so many wonderful social networking opportunities.
Yeah, it's helped me out a lot with public speaking too, because I have a really bad problem with that. I'm still kind of nervous about it, but they kind of push you out of your comfort zone a little bit.
You're doing that right now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
There's not quite a big crowd that I can see here, so this one's a little bit easier.
Yeah, they're invisible. They're invisible. Yeah, you know how you know when they're out there? When you offer a big prize, all of a sudden the phone rings off the hook.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be that big. Just $20. They'll just call. Yeah, have you ever gone to like SeaWorld or something and you can feed the fish or the dolphins? You know how they all show up?
Yeah.
Same thing happens with listeners. You have a $20 prize, a bunch of fish. Have a $50 prize, forget it. They're all over the place.
Are you going to have any raffles or contests or things like that?
I don't believe so right now. I think we were talking about a watermelon eating contest.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
Not sure where that's going. Right
That's always fun.
What's the thing they do sometimes? The seed spitting contest?
The seed spitting contest,
yeah.
That's disgusting.
That sounds really? But isn't that a fun thing? Like the fish throwing thing that they do up in the Panhandle?
Oh yeah, that's the mullet. They throw mullets.
They throw fish.
I know, people are strange.
That's not a bad idea. That might make some money. I want to throw fish. Okay, you got to pay $10.
Yeah, there you go.
I can throw fish farther than anybody else can throw fish. You know how that started, I think, with one of those fish markets, right?
Yeah.
Those guys that throw fish back and forth?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
JC's.
JC's? And what else besides JC's?
Well, I work a lot, and then
Where do you work? Can I ask where you work?
I work at Applebee's.
At Applebee's?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are you a surfer?
Yeah.
Really?
They're lucky to have you. Great personality.
Well, thank you.
So what else? I mean, do you play a musical instrument?
No.
Do you play soccer?
No.
Were you watching soccer yesterday?
No.
No. The only person in the whole world who wasn't watching soccer yesterday.
Yep. I actually I spend a lot of time with my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Yeah, she just turned 1.
Oh,
Wow.
congratulations.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can people bring in their lawn chairs and blankets? And how about sparklers? Are sparklers allowed?
I don't think we've actually discussed sparklers very much, but they're welcome to bring the lawn chairs and the blankets.
Mm-hmm. And there's going to be plenty of parking?
Yes. Yes, we've got the whole side of the field near where the fire department is, and we're gonna have both on either side of the fire department. We're going to set off for parking.
Oh, okay.
Miranda Belton is here. If you're just tuning in, she's the chairperson for the Ocala JCs. She's here to talk about God and Country Day. The 2014 event is 2 days from today, and it wasn't easy to put together this program. They've been doing this for 45 years, is that right?
45, yes.
45, wow, that's amazing. And our hearts go out to you for the work that you all have done. and our thanks. We really, really thank you for doing this and putting it on every year. It is something we've taken for granted, so we need to figure out a way to help raise money so that you are in the comfort zone next time this comes around. Are you depending on the event itself to actually help break even?
Yes.
So right now, if it happened right now, you'd be out money, right? You'd be in the hole. Wow. So we need to show up. Tell me some of the vendors who are going to be there. What kind of food is being sold? And
the Newman's concession is going to be there.
What do they sell?
We're going to have Brewster's ice cream.
Oh, that's always a good
but
one.
what does Newman sell? What does Newman?
I think they're hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
and stuff.
Okay.
Like they're just a kind of a hot dogs and hamburgers and a bunch of different stuff. Mojo's is going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're fun.
We're going to have, I think the guy who used to be in the mall with the glazed nuts and stuff, I'm pretty sure he's coming out as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I forget his
The
name.
little donut guy? Is that what you mean? Glazed nuts.
Yeah,
Just nuts? Okay.
The glazed
those are
nuts
good.
and stuff that used to be right in the mall.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to be out there. Well, that's always good. So go out there, have a good time, and enjoy the fireworks. And
Life South, you said.
And Life
South
South.
Community
Yeah.
Blood Centers will be there for donations. They're probably going to give away T-shirts and things like that.
I think that, yeah.
Probably. So what do you hope to be doing 10 years from now? With the FBI.
With the FBI.
Your little girl will be 11. Will you still be in Ocala?
Probably.
Is there an FBI office in Ocala?
I don't think so. I know we have the federal courthouse building here too, which I work there too.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But I don't know if I'm really up for leaving Ocala. I was born here, and I've moved away a couple of times, and I always end up back here.
Where did you live when you moved away?
I moved to Georgia.
Uh-huh.
My mom lives up there with my stepdad, so I've been up there. And then my dad has family in Virginia, so we moved up there for a little while. And I've even moved just right to Bellevue, and I'm like, no, it's not the same.
You're really a great spokesperson for the JCs because it exudes the sense of family, and you truly are exuding a family by staying here in Ocala and trying to make our community the best that we can. So people out there, anybody that's interested in joining the JCs, they should just ring you up.
Yeah, if they'd like.
You guys have a Facebook page, right?
We do. We have a Facebook community page.
Okay, and how do we find that?
It's Ocala JCs JCI Ocala.
Ocala JCs.JCI Ocala, and that's on Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay, and do you do Facebook a lot yourself?
Oh yes.
Okay, so I'm never sure what's happening with the younger people, because I think the older people took Facebook over. I think Facebook used to be young people, and now it's all people our age.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on who you're friends with, right? That's who you see on there, right? So, but I see lots of young people on there too.
Yeah, I was a little shocked the first time my grandparents added me on Facebook. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
That's right. They're pretty old.
I bet.
Well, this is really a great organization for the high school students to come in and be a part of also, because they'll be able to have that experience of serving community and maybe get volunteer hours for scholarships.
Yeah, we do. We sign off on their volunteer stuff, and then it also, depending on what they want to do, it helps you create relationships with people in the city. So, like normal people my age wouldn't be working with city officials and stuff, and I get the pleasure of being able to meet them and talk to them, and it gives you more of a business sense, and so that helps as you get older.
That's wonderful.
The caller earlier asked if it was always called God and Country Day, and I just wanted to go to that for a second, because there may have been pressure a few years ago to change the name, and I'm so glad that you guys stuck by your guns and kept the name that was decided on. Is there a story behind the name? Was there a founding person of the JCs who came up with the name? Do you know? No, you don't know? But anyway, I'm very happy that you were able to come in. Thank you for what you're doing. You're making a huge contribution to all of us, and that's a wonderful experience for us. Hopefully it is for you too, and hopefully this wasn't too painful coming in here and talking to us. It was a lot of fun. So what are you doing for the summer? What's your summer look like after the 4th of July?
We're going to start planning for the haunted house.
But I mean, you personally, you going to the beach? Don't swim this weekend. There's a big undertow right now, big rip current. You heard that, right?
No.
From that storm that's out there, it looks nice over there, but the lifeguards are saying that storm is causing an undercurrent. So you don't want to go swimming.
Well, there goes scallop season.
Yeah.
There goes scallop season.
That's right. That's right.
Now that should be on a T-shirt. There goes scallop season.
with a hurricane.
Listen, if you want to go to God and Country Day, it's this Friday, and tell people where it is.
We're going to have it on the corner of 225A and US 27, right there near Golden Ocala.
All right.
And what time does it start?
The event itself starts at 1, and then we're having the fireworks start around 8:30.
Fireworks.
Oh,
And they
okay.
sound like this, don't they? Sound effects are great, aren't they? Oh, you hear the kids? There you go. Miranda Belton, thank you so much for coming in here. That was fun.
Well, thank you for having
Fun interview.
me.
We videotaped you the whole way through. We'll put the video, the video file on our Facebook page. You'll be able to see it. Robin will give you that information in just a minute. All right, we'll take a little break, and we'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. Outrage in California.